girl, I got to get to bed. But look, this is American Horror Story. I was gonna do this video yesterday, actually, on my birthday, September 28th. But I chose not to because it was just already late, so I'm gonna do it now. First of all, let me just say, thank you everybody who sent birthday shouts out here on YouTube. Belching moments here on YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, everybody. You know, I really want to say thank you. Thank you to my girl Marie Too Cool on Twitter. That is Marie Marie 2, the number 2, and cool. You know, for your PayPal payment. I really appreciate that love. And just, you know, everybody who, you know, just sent best wishes and nice things to say. This is much appreciated. I'm much appreciative of it, and you didn't have to do it, so I appreciate that. That's my 29th year of life. I plan on being here till 110, so y'all got many more years of Chalaki, darling. Just trying to grow, just trying to learn more things. My girl Marie Too Cool, she's nice enough to, you know, send me information, helping me out in terms of just growing everything and growing my channel. And just everybody who I get advice from, and just, I really do need love, y'all. There's a lot that goes on with me in my regular everyday life that I don't necessarily talk about. Only because I just try my best to be as positive as I can. But sometimes, darling, ooh girl, sometimes it wears on your kid, you know? I don't know. You know, that's why my hair's blonde now, you know? I was just like, you know what? I want to face the elements. Let me be Storm. I'll take care of that. Y'all know when Storm eyes, you know, turn ice white, all the way white, you know, because, you know, that's how they get Storm to do in the X-Men movies, child, is, you know, she just clear the fog, you know, she always, don't stop it, don't fight. When in the comic book, Storm was kicking ass, strong, powerful, fierce, confident. But, you know, now they just got her as the teacher on X-Men. Ain't that some shit? Stop it. Let me see if my eyes turn ice white. Let me see. I'll take care of that. Anything happening? Shit. Whatever. But anyway, thank you to everybody. You know, it's just everybody. There's too many people to name, so I love all y'all. Just know that, darlings. Okay. But this is American Horror Story, darlings, ain't it? It's getting good. Each episode, it gets more interesting. It gets more better. Clues, darling. Clues is coming up. Okay. So, it began with Landon, the devil, basically, interrogating everybody. He done brought Mallory in there, child. You know, Mallory is the assistant to Coco. I'm learning the name slowly but surely. Y'all hang in there with me. You know, he called her in there and he's talking to her. He was just like, I know your deepest, darkest thoughts. I know what you're really thinking. I know who you really are. It was just like, you know, you want to slit Coco's throat. You know, she's been assistant with Coco for a while. She's taking up for Coco. Everybody know Coco talked to that girl like a dog. And, you know, she's just very much like, oh, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, she's a bitch. Yes, she's a lot to handle. But, you know, she likes me. And, you know, she treats me well. Whoop to whoop, all lies. Landon was just like, child, I know exactly who you are. He also talks to Coco herself, and she's talking shit about Mallory, saying that, you know, she just finds it easier just to keep her around, you know, and, you know, she's a worthless piece of shit. She, you know, it's just awful. She talks to Blackfish, the Black Queen, and he's just talking crap about his mother. Found out that his mother is the black lady who used to have the talk show host. Billy Porter, in real life, Billy Porter's sister. Um, and she's very uppity and very classy, and apparently Landon know her from a past life or whatever. Like I told y'all know this is a combination of the Asylum and the Coven. And I didn't watch American Horror Story Asylum. I didn't start watching American Horror Story until they got black people on there on the Coven. Not because of that fact, but because I really didn't know anything about American Horror Story the first 2 seasons. So I have to go and I guess rent, or I don't know, get Netflix or Hulu or somebody and watch the first 2 seasons of American Horror Story, because I'm really interested in it. I love the series, period. Anyway, so they're talking, and apparently he knows her. He was like, "It's nice for us to meet again." So the black lady knows some shit. I was thinking the whole time that Sister Girl might be a witch or something. I'm just glad they didn't kill her off. Thank you, Jesus. So yeah. So anyway, he ends up talking to Mallory. Mallory, she starts to cry, and he wants her. Landon wants Mallory to quote unquote be all she can be. So he wants her to get angry and all that. She was just like, "No, I have to go," but she's getting scared. He grabs her. She was like, "Get your hands off me." He was just like, "What if I don't? Get your hands off me. What if I don't?" And she started yelling. She screamed, and then he jumped back. And then all of a sudden, it was dark, and he turned into like this evil green face monster that just scared the shit out of me. That was unexpected. I was like, "Ooh, Lord." I was just like, okay, this is crazy. And then she yelled, and the fire came, a big blowage of fire, and then she ran out, child. It was a mess. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, y'all remember Coco's man? The guy she left and got in the plane with because he was taking too long. Well, he ended up living. And so he ended up just walking. We see him walking outside. And we see these other 2 guys. They have radiation, bumps everywhere, cancer, etc. It's a mess. He ends up having a conversation with them because he's trying to find the sanctuary to give them the glory, and we will praise them for the rest of our days. He's trying to find a sanctuary, and they was just like, "We'll know nothing about no sanctuary. If we knew about the sanctuary, we would have been there by now." He ends up shooting them, child, and he's just walking out there with the radiation, looking crazy, trying to find the sanctuary. Which is, where everybody else is at. Let's see. We have a scene where, Venable, where she's talking to Kathy Bates. I still don't know Kathy Bates' name, child. Talking to Kathy Bates. And Kathy Bates tells us a little bit about her story. That, basically she was an adventurous little child. She was very much so into horror movies and all that kind of stuff. She, was a agent, basically. And, like 007, etc. Like assassin, that's what she was. Kill Bill, And she, did her first assignment, when she killed this guy, this terrorist, choked him out. She's just always been obsessed with, being scared and horror movies, etc. And basically, she is like a robot, pretty much, because they like programmed her, to be a certain way. So that's what she is, and she's telling Venable this whole story. Venable was just like, "Yeah, I ain't never really had no true childhood like that, and nobody really loved me like that either. So, sis, we in the same boat." Kathy Bates is just like, "I'm, indebted to you, and I appreciate you, and I don't know what the hell Landon's doing with the whole cooperative who's going." Venable, which is Sarah Paulson, said, "Oh, well, I know that I ain't going. He already said I ain't going." And Kathy Bates was just like, "Well, how can this shit exist without you?" And she was just like, "It's going to exist without me because he told me my ass wasn't going." What's insane to me is how anybody realized that Landon got powers yet. And Landon ain't the devil yet. How ain't people like put two and two together? That's what I don't be understanding about certain things. You ever just sit and watch something and you just have questions and you're just like, well, this is obvious. This is this. This is that. Why ain't nobody seeing nothing? You know, it's just one of those things, darling, that you see. You're just like, what the hell? So what else is happening? All of a sudden we get a visitor. And you know, somebody coming on the horse and carriage ride, child. Kathy Bates and the big tall man lady. They go outside to the horse and carriage and open it, and to bring it back in, it's a bunch of apples. It's a bunch of nice, ripened, red, delicious apples. Looking real good. Everybody looking suspicious. Venable bite into the damn apple. Exquisite. Everyone's just like, child, I wouldn't know about these apples. So, the big man lady, she goes outside to, you know, check on the horses, you know, get everything together. You know, they're going to have to kill the horses because, you know, now they have radiation, etc. Can't have wild horses running around. So, when she went out there, Coco's boyfriend come out of nowhere and chop her ass in the back. I say he chopped her ass in the back. He stabbed her in the bike with a knife. And, you know, she ended up dying. He ended up taking her armor, you know, her radiation coat and ensemble. And he pooches on inside. He gets her little key and gone inside. Don't nobody know he there yet. So Venable and Kathy Bates, they got ideas of, because y'all know the snakes was there last week, and they still got the snakes, venomous snakes, and they get the glorious idea of pumping the apples with venom to kill everybody in there. That's their goal, because you know they trying to go back. Because they're what they're trying to do is kill everybody, and kill Landon, and then they both go and find the sanctuary of their own self, take their chances. Which is the stupidest idea, I guess. So, Sarah Paulson and Kathy Bates, they end up going to everybody. It was just like, yo, this is what we gonna do. We gonna have a party. It's gonna be All Hallows Eve. It's gonna be Halloween. We gonna have a party. I want y'all to dress up in y'all best drag. And, you know, we gonna have a party and celebrate, and, you know, celebrate like it's your last day on earth, which, you know, for a lot of them it was. So, you know, meanwhile, Coco's in the mirror getting ready. The hairdresser helping out, Evan Peters. She sitting over there talking to Mallory like a dog. You know, Mallory is a gray. Mallory is a gray. A gray meaning the servants of the people who paid to be there and the people who was chosen, which was the boy and the girl, the mixed girl and the white guy. So, you know, she's talking to Mallory. Mallory ends up telling them what happened when she talked to Landon, you know, the big fire, and, you know, they end up, you know, picking on her, and Coco, oh, make the fire jump, you know, do your thing, sis. You know, since you so bad, do it now. No, bitch, you ain't shit, you crazy asshole. Look at you. You will never be me, bitch. You will never ever. She talked to Mallory like a dog. Whether Mallory knew she had powers or not, the fact that she ain't slapped the taste out of Coco's mouth yet is amazing to me. Real quick, I wouldn't even give her time to think. Oh, hey Coco, come here. I got something to tell you. Come here. Look closer. Bow. That damn quick. Yeah, because Coco can't do shit without Mallory. So why not whoop her ass while she talking shit to you? Might as well. You ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Whoop her ass. She got to call you back to work. That's just my sentiment. But anyway, so she tells them, you know, they all get ready. They all excited. They all see, you know, they basically going to be bobbing for apples. They all see it and they get excited, you know, to see the fresh apples. None of them really know where the fresh. I mind you, Venable and Kathy Bates, they don't know where the fresh apples came from. But they filled them up with venom and etc. And the gag is that they all wanted to kill them at the same time, so they all set it up so that they all eat the apples at the same time, each one of them. It was awful. So they get to the party, they all dancing, having fun. All of a sudden, this man comes dressed in black, similar to the guy that was doing Evan Peters last week. They all come dressed in black and everything, and it was very interesting. And I'm just like, so ain't nobody noticed this random man dressed all in all black, head to toe, where he come from, what's going on. So it's little stuff like that that people don't talk about. That so everybody else. So is Coco the only one that sees him? Is that how they work? Okay. So anyway, he ends up taking Coco back to the room because Coco said, "I got something for you. I'm give you some fellatio, something you can feel in Vogue." And she ended up unzipping his pants, child. He ends up taking off his thing and realizes this is her boyfriend. Oh, Coco talking all kind of shit before then. Oh yeah, child, I'ma do to you what cause I'ma please. I please my men. I'ma do to you what I didn't do to my boyfriend. Oh yeah. And it was her boyfriend. Slut. He was just like, yeah, look at me, I look a mess. She was like, oh my gosh, baby, I love you so much, baby. I was supposed to come back to get you, child. I'm so sorry, but I had to go, child. It was gonna blow me up. She just kept talking. He ended up stabbing her right in the head. Said, happy Halloween, bitch. I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Say thank you. So, anybody knows Coco dead yet, child. So it gets to the point where they all get ready to eat the apples, child. Venable's just like, cheers and, let's all enjoy the apple. Everybody starts to eat the apples, child. Everybody instantly starts feeling sick. It was just throw up everywhere. I was like, oh, God. Everybody was throwing up, the venom was just tearing up their system, child. Everybody ended up foaming at the mouth, dropping dead. Everybody, the whole slot, dropping dead. I said, Lord Jesus, somebody help me. So, Venable and Kathy Bates ended up going into Landon's room. Because, Landon just got his room. Everybody's just fine, sleeping in there with the devil, I guess. They go in there. Venable was just like, Landon, your time is up, sir. Landon was just like, what you talking about, girl? Your time up. And Venable, Sarah Paulson was just like, meet. I think her name is Matt, something like that. Kathy Bates. It's just like, meet, do your thing, because she was gonna shoot Landon. Child, don't you know Landon ended up pointing that gun, making Kathy Bates point that gun at Venable, and she shot her right there in the chest, dead. Kathy Bates was just crying. She was just like, I just don't know how I did that, how I was able to do that. And she was just like, what is going on? What happened? And Landon ended up explaining. He was just like, that little boy that you was talking about earlier, that was me. That because she has certain memories, Kathy Bates, but she don't have all her memories. And she did, I forgot to talk about, she did talk about a little boy that she used to care for and loved and all that. But that ended up being a little boy. But the little boy is the little devil, child. He grew up to be a man. He is the devil. So, Kathy Bates, end up hugging him and they're reunited and it feels so good. I was just like, Lord, but everybody dead. Blues. So let me see. Anything else happen? So they showed a scene, child. They went to the radio. Then they showed a scene up out the facility Child, we see three figures walking. Child, don't you know the three figures is Cordelia, the Coven. I forgot the redhead, the fierce redhead that did not get along with Fiona. She was everything. Aunt Myrtle, I think that's her name. And Madison, child, Emma Roberts. I was like, Lord Jesus, here they come. Now they killed Aunt Myrtle at the stake like Jesus Christ. So I don't know how she's back. I think they ended up also killing Madison. So how the hell did she come back? It was just interesting. I'm like, how'd y'all end up picking these? And how is Cordelia back that quick? She just got killed as Venable. I don't know. It's just a lot of questions. But anyway, so they ended up walking up in there trucking, like literally no mask, no nothing, because they witches, child. They ended up walking up in there, child. They ended up blowing up in the air, blowing to the camera, and you know they was just like, rise, sisters, rise. And the three, I guess, potential witches, or the three witches that we didn't know was witches. We figured out Mallory was one witch. But we found out the other two witches is the black lady, a news reporter, and Coco. I'm like, why the hell Coco got to be why did y'all bring Coco back? That had to be a mistake. I would much rather y'all have Emily, the girl who's with the white boy. Bring her back. Well, let her be a descendant of a witch. Why? But why they allow Emily and the white guy? Why they had them on this season and they kill them off so quick? I don't know. But anyway, that's the three witches, child. So we're gonna see what they can do. I know the black lady, Adina Porter. I know she hell. Child. You can see it in her eyes. She can do some damage. So I guess next week, they're gonna start to tie it in even more. We're gonna start to see some backstory and etc. So we'll see, child. I'm excited. As always, this is American Horror Story, darlings. Like I said, thank you for all the shouts out. Happy birthday shouts out, Libra Gang all day. We in here, y'all. Keep rocking with me, child. Bigger, better things. Yeah. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. All that good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Remember, stay black. Stay tuned, darling. Click that bell also. Click that bell so you'll get notified when I upload a video.